Hi friends, artists and students. Today we are gonna model a 3D product which is like this. So before getting started to model this in Blender, let me give you some knowledge about the interface and Blender 3D. So Blender is a 3D software which is free and its community is too wide, means you can have every kind of tutorials on YouTube and with the different teachers if you don't like the method of anyone. So this is our Blender interface, this is our menu bar, this is our toolbar, and this is our properties bar, and this is our layer bar where we find the object, select the object or hide the object, and much more. Okay, this is our canvas where all the work goes. We can say this is our 3D world where we do all the works. First we have this camera, then we have a default cube, then we have a light. By default we have these three things in our 3D world. Alright, and this one is our timeline for the keyframes. We add keyframes to animate anything. So let's start. First we are gonna delete this cube by pressing right click and have an option here, or simply we can press X to delete it. Alright, then we will press shift A and go to the mesh, and we will select a circle here. Now you can see it's just a circle. By pressing tab we can go to the edit mode. We have some of modes which get changed in Blender, like when we press left click here, object mode, edit mode, sculpt mode, vertex paint, wedge paint, texture paint. So today we are gonna talk about these two, edit and object mode. In the rest of tutorials we will discuss all these. Okay, so now we are gonna go to the edit mode. So these are vertices. We have three kind of selection in this Blender. First we have vertex selection mode, then we have edge selection, and third one we have face selection. So right now we have these dots. These are our vertex and we select them. What is edge? So when we go to the second mode and we have no dots right here, these are called edges. If we get to this, we got edges, we got vertex here. But if we select this one, we have edges here. Now we have no face, so first we are gonna press A to select all edges, and then we are gonna press F. Now you can see it becomes filled. Now when we go to the face selection mode, and now we can select a face. So right now we have all these three. First vertex, like these are vertex, then edges, so these are edges. Okay, then we have face, so this is the face. Alright, now we are gonna model our object. So by pressing E we can extrude it like this. So we need this something like this. Then we will press E again and S to scale it down. We will extrude it and scale it down. It will look like this. Then we will press E to scale it, extrude it, and move it in the Z direction a bit like this, so it looks like what we really need here. Alright, then we are gonna press E again and again S to scale it down, so right here. So again we are gonna press E to extrude it down like something like this. By pressing shift Z we can go to the X-ray view so we can see it clearly. I will press G and Z to move it a bit down. like this, right? This again. I'm gonna press E to extrude and S to scale, like this. And the final move, I will press E to scale, extrude it, and here I'm gonna press Ctrl plus B to bevel it. So I will bevel it something like this, and then I will open this properties and I will increase segments about to 4. Right now it's looking great. Alright, that's all for the bottom part, and we need some of adjustments right here, but we will make that later on. I will press Shift Z again to bring it out from the wireframe. Now I will go to the edge selection mode, and by holding Alt I will press left click button, and then press press Shift and hold Alt, and again press left mouse button. So I will select these both and pressing Shift D. One way to create upper faces is this, but we will not gonna we will not but we are not gonna work with this. So I will right click to move it back, and then X to delete edges, so it becomes deleted. Now I will select the face selection and press Alt and left click to select all these, and now we need to press Shift T to duplicate them and press Z to move them updates up if you can, otherwise you can control from here, like this. That's all we need here. Alright, now it's the final move to E to extrude it again. So that's it, and now go to edge selection, select this inner edge by holding Alt and left click and press F to fill it out. Now we need to bevel all the sides to make right adjustment. I will press Ctrl plus L to select the upper parts of the trim upper part of the model, and then press H to hide it. Now we need to bevel these all, so I will press Alt and Shift and left click to select this one, sorry, this one, then this one, and this one. So Control B to bevel them, something like this, and we will decrease segments to 3. Alright, now I will select the bottom part and Control B, and I will make it like this, and I will increase segments to 4. So that's all. Now we need to make some of extra geometry. Press I to insert the face down, then I will press I again to insert the face down, and I will press G and Z to move it a bit up. I will select this middle edges by pressing Alt and left click, then I will press Ctrl B to give a little bevel to this, and also to this one I will select all these, and I will press I to insert it down again. That's all. We can create more geometry here if we need, but that's alright. So now I will press some of geometry, extra geometry right here for the model, for the looking great model. So I will press Ctrl R to create a loop cut here, and then from the property bar I will increase the loopers something like 9 or 7, but 9 are alright. So the bottom part of the model is right now looking smooth test. If you go to the object mode and press shed order smooth, so the bottom part is looking great. Okay, it's geometry, and that's all the things. Now we need to give extra geometry to the upper part, so I will press Alt H to unhide this. I will press Alt plus left click to select all these and the bottom ones also, and I will press Ctrl plus B to bevel them at the same scale, and also decrease the segments to 4 and increase the width a bit more, about 266. I think that's really good, but we need to make some extra geometry right here. So I will select all these edges like this and pressing Ctrl B. Alright, that's okay. Now I will select the bottom and I will press Ctrl B to give it a bit geometry, and I will decrease this to the 5 or 4, and that's okay. Now if you go to the object mode and shed auto smooth, our object look like this, but we need to create some extra geometry right here and right here. So I'll go to the object mode again by pressing tab button, and now I'll select this face and I to insert the face again, and then I will press shift R, shift R. That's all. Now I'll press Ctrl R to create loop cuts, and we will create 5 loopers right here. Now it's time to texture our model to have the final render. Okay, now we will split the wave like this and add the shader editor. Now press S to hide the unnecessary stuff. Now I will press shift A here and will search image texture, which is searched here before now. So now I will join colors to the base color and click on open and go to the file where your render image is there. You can find it in the render, and there you go. Now we will make UV editing. Okay, now I will select all the product and I will press S and then 0 to scale it down up to 0, and I will move it here. Alright friends, the fun project now right here. Now we need to add this thing over here. So how we do that? We will go to the face selection and select some faces right here like this. I love this to create, so I'll select this one. We'll press U and project from view. So something like this would happen, and we can see like this. Okay, we will scale it up a bit like this and move it by pressing G and Y in a straight way, or GX, and adjust it however you like it.